We're going to take a look at this video. For those of you that all know Beck Tech in the community, of course, he sent me this video. It's from Videogamedunkey. If you guys and gals know who he is, then you know the type of content he creates. He made this video called Battlefield 2077. So pretty inflammatory towards Cyberpunk. And I'm really curious what he's got to show for this game, because he always does a bunch of stuff with games that come out that are pretty broken and need fixing. And Battlefield is, for all intents and purposes, it is very much a broken game. It is not a 100% completed game, and it's pretty rough around the edges. It's still fun. I'm still enjoying my time playing it, but there's no reason that people should, in my personal opinion, be defending a AAA multi-billion-dollar developer and publisher on a game that came out to this standard. So let's take a look at what Videogamedunkey has to say going forward with the video. Incoming fire! Oh no. Oh my gosh, man. AAA multi-billion-dollar company, ladies and gentlemen. I can't believe this. I wonder if these are all from him or if these are from... Oh my goodness. How does this happen? How can you release a game with stuff like this? I don't get it. Okay, I had things like that happen to me too. With the ragdolling is so weird. What? You deploy your wingsuit? Oh, you can. That is so crazy. I can't wait to see what this next clip is. It's gotta be good, right? Yep, I've been having so many issues with that. Aiming directly at him and not getting anything. No! No! Do a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll. How is he still going? Whoa! Dude, it's gonna go to space. Oh my gosh. Battlefield 2077. All right, here's the thing. Sometimes bugs like that make it absolutely hilarious, right? Sometimes they make it just really funny and enjoyable. But when the game has never played like this before with the previous Battlefield titles, and then you have this come out, it's kind of, I don't know, man. It's kind of meh. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a bizarre differentiation between looking at what Battlefield 4 had and then what this game kind of has coming out. But those bugs are funny. Some of them are funny, but a lot of them take away from the gameplay experience, like phasing through the map and having issues like that. So I really hope that, I think maybe 1 to 2 months time, even a year, the game is going to be probably fantastic 6 to 9 months from now, I guarantee it. But maybe in a month it'll be a little more solid than it is. I think they just really rushed the release of this, which is too bad. And really interesting point here. So I made a poll, ladies and gentlemen, on my YouTube channel. Now, if you don't know, I've been doing polls on the community tab. So if you haven't, be sure to check those out. I put, would you rather a game be delayed and have a 100% finished product when a company feels the game is ready, or have the game released unfinished for the opportunity to play it sooner? And the disclaimer to this is, I put in the comments that this does not relate to games that are being released for early access, or that they're saying they're an alpha or beta. This is just strictly, we are releasing the game with the intention that this is a full release game. 99% of the people said wait for a 100% finished product out of 139 people that voted so far. 99% said they would rather wait for a 100% finished product, which is absolutely insane because the products we're getting obviously are not finished. The approach Halo is taking, I really appreciate, even though it's frustrating as a gamer and a fan. I'm happy they are waiting to release the co-op campaign to make sure that is solid. Waiting to release Forge as well is a great way to make sure that these things are solid right off the bat, and I think people are going to appreciate what Halo is doing. Also, it's kind of weird that you would think that people would learn, as gaming companies and publishers and developers, that they would learn from each other, right? That they would look at each other and say, wow, you know, Cyberpunk really screwed up. We probably don't want to do what Cyberpunk did. And then next thing you know, it seems like they never learn. Like Schmillick just said, it really does seem like they never learn. So I don't know. I'm really curious what's going to happen moving forward with gaming, and if we're continuously going to be just the beta testers for these games, or if they're going to release an alpha and a beta properly to really let us get good feedback for them. That way they can improve the game in time for launch. Because in my opinion, Battlefield 2042's beta came out way too soon before launch to get good constructive criticism and feedback on the game, because the beta build that we had was a couple months old as opposed to the build that they were currently working on. So it's stuff like that that I really think, I hope that they, you know, maybe look at themselves and look internally and try to fix the issue that is at hand, which is you know, a lot deeper than what we know. But you know, you have a lot of investors that invest a lot of money into these development companies and publishers, and they are on timelines in order to make sure that they are getting a return on investment from these investors. So there's a lot that goes into this stuff that we don't see behind the scenes, and it doesn't matter at the end of the day, because the end product goes to the consumer, and the consumer is either going to buy it and continue to play it, or they aren't going to buy it. And that is the idea here. Is it, do you want your game to be longevity and have a long lifespan, or do you want it to be, hey, quick money and bail out? And we've seen both things from EA. So curious to see what happened with Battlefield, curious to see what happens with these games kind of moving forward. And it's kind of sad to see with what Battlefield's doing, because this could take a lot of people out of the Battlefield realm and push them into other directions, which the amount of games that are on PC across the board, there's so many different products that people can buy that I think there's a lot more games, tactical first-person shooters as well, that people could get involved in. That would be a lot more of a fun idea. But hey, let me know what your thoughts are on, you know, Battlefield, and maybe calling it Battlefield 2077. Is that pretty spot on? Is it inflammatory? Is it just kind of for the lulls and the memes? Let me know.